Hello everybody, this is Jorge from Kelly Fish Keeper. I guess it's been a while since I've done a video. I think in a minute you're going to understand a little bit as to why I haven't been as constantly doing stuff in my fish room. As you guys can see right behind me, there's some stuff missing. So let me show you what's been going on. I know you guys saw, I think it was the last full video I did where I was talking about having to make some decisions. Well, let me kind of walk you through a little bit of what's happened since then. All right, as you guys can see, that used to be the breeding rack that I had with all the 10 gallons. I've pretty much broken them all down, and all the fish have been pretty much, you know, consolidated into a couple of the aquariums that I'm still keeping. I'm nowhere near being done. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to do. I broke down that aquarium. I'm still debating what I'm gonna do with it, whether I'm gonna set it up or get rid of it. I'm not sure yet. These two are definitely staying. I want to keep those two. That 55, I think I'm gonna keep it because that's where I have all the guppies, and I think that's gonna stay. This, I don't know what this is. Right now it does have some lemias in there, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that aquarium. I like the profile of this one much better than that 55, because these are both 55s, but this one tends to be a little bit deeper than that one. This is like a 12.5-inch deep, whereas this one is a 16-inch. So it's not as tall, but it's still it seems more suited for aquascaping. So that one's still staying. I have that 33-gallon cube. That one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it either. It's just kind of growing out some plants right now, and I do have some panda guppies in there. This one is the 75-gallon, which it's kind of been overdue for, you know, a changing in it. But right now I've got just everything. I've got a mess of different fish in there, kind of other stuff that I had in some of the other tanks. Let me see if I can get the lights on so you guys can see a little bit better. But as you can see, all the barbs are in here. It's just a hodgepodge of different fish. Some of the leftover white clouds. You know, it doesn't make any sense, rhyme or reason. I still have that tote. That's where I have the Japanese blue lyre tails. Those are still there. These, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to keep them or not. If I do, they'll definitely look very different if I do decide to keep them, if they're still up for debate. As you guys can see, all of these are gone. These are pretty much empty. I'm not really getting rid of the substrate because that stuff is cycled, and I still have to kind of go through these tanks and try to get as many of the shrimp that are in there out. That one still has some tetras in there, which I haven't broken down. That's a 5-gallon. This one, I took all the fish, the mosquito fish that I had out of there. Have all those plants in the top that I don't know what I'm going to do with. These are all broken down. Well, not really. That one right now is a temporary least killifish tank. That one was where all the barbs were at. That's gone. Down there, I do have another group of lemias that I need to figure out what I'm going to do. This tank is, I think, going away too. It's a 33-gallon tank. This is I have some lemias in here, the wild type mollies, and what else? And the mosquito fish. So just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sell them, get rid of them. To this day, I'm not sure. Down over here, I have the goldfish tank. I moved them out of that aquarium and put them into this 55. And the 120 that is definitely going out. You can see where all these 10-gallon tanks are at. The idea is that I'll probably break down a couple of them, turn them into rimless tanks. I want to do some low-profile tanks. This is a stocking tank where I think ultimately I'm going to end up putting those goldfish into this tank. It's 150 gallon, but right now it's holding all my guppy grass and a few floating plants and it's just kind of there, to be honest. Yeah, plant. I was just trying to make sure that one had roots in the water. So that's kind of the status of the fishing right now. It doesn't look very good. It's just a bunch of plants and stuff. Just kind of got stuff everywhere, and I really need to start cleaning up some of these things. That rack I'm going to get rid of. Those two, they're gone. I'm going to get rid of those two. The idea is I'm going to probably bring that one up into this place right here, and then I need to start breaking these down and actually make better racks that are a little bit more space efficient. And I think that's all. I think all that I'm going to end up with is going to be those two. It's a 50-gallon lowboy, the 120. Definitely that 55. Definitely the 75. That's a maybe. Maybe. None of these. And I don't think I'm going to keep any of the 20s that are in here. That's actually a 29. Those two are probably going away. Those two are going away. I still have a 60-gallon that's sitting down there, which I might make this one into my saltwater tank, because I'm still kind of playing with that idea of converting it over into a saltwater tank. So that seems to be a better profile than that one, and that's the question mark. I don't know what's going to happen with this one yet. This is the one originally that my wife was allowing me to put in the house. Since I've been live streaming from indoors, I might find a place for this in one of the corners of that room that originally I thought I was going to go into. But plans have changed. My wife has kind of changed her opinion on that. So it's all right. It's no big deal. I'm still downsizing just because I want to get back to really enjoying the aquariums more than anything else. Kind of stay on top of the maintenance. I've seen a few videos lately that have kind of motivated me to kind of do this. So that's where it's at. It's just a quick short video. Kind of wanted to show you guys what was going on and kind of what's been going through my head. And that's just the stage that I'm in. And we'll see what happens. I want to take an opportunity to probably rescape a lot of those tanks. Set them up where they're more for just set them up like display tanks. I'm not going to say I'm going to do an aquascape per se, because I'm not an aquascaper. But I do want to incorporate more of the house plants on the top with the immersed plants, and then submerged plants in there. And that's kind of the direction I'm probably going to go with some of these aquariums. I've played with the idea of doing a couple of different things, but we'll see what happens. But just kind of want to bring you guys up to speed as to what's going on, and I'll see you guys soon.